back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but today I'm just going to run through a couple of updates and tell y'all why I haven't been here. But first I'm going to be telling y'all why I've been so absent. So first of all, I want to say thank y'all so much for helping me reach 200 subscribers. I cannot believe it. To me, that's a lot, and I hope to continue growing and growing closer to 1,000. So hopefully y'all can help me out. We'll see. I haven't uploaded since like the very end of September, and today that I'm filming this video, it's December 1st. I know, right? Happy December. You know what that means. It's Christmas time, Hanukkah time, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate time. So yeah, happy holidays, by the way. But anyway, I've just been really busy with work and school, and this semester was a lot more stressful for me because I had taken 4 classes. I'm still trying to finish them this week and next week, and then I'll be done, at least for this semester. And so work has been very tiring for me. It's like a different job to what I used to have, so it's a lot more tiring than the other one. And then on top of that, having to handle like a huge workload from each of the 4 classes it's just been very demanding on me. And so that's why I've been like really busy. And then on top of that, this week I've been sick, or like this week and last week. My health has been really like bad, so I've been absent in general. Basically, I have an infection in my gastrointestinal tract, or your GI tract, and what that means is that it's really hard for me to digest food because a bacteria has somehow gotten in there. So that means I must have eaten something that was contaminated or drinking something contaminated. I'm not entirely sure. But it's been making me sick for a whole week and continuing on to this week. But on Monday, which was a few days ago, I went to the ER and I finally like figured out that this is what it was. And they just told me like what medicines I have to take, and I have to change my whole diet like completely. So that's what I've been doing, and that's why I've not been present. And honestly, I've been having a lot of health issues lately, and it's just kind of scaring me. But I think it's also just because I've taken on so much this year. My body has reached its limit, and so I've decided that next semester I'm gonna take off just so I could kind of reflect and just take a minute to like really like build my health back up, because it is gonna take that long. It's gonna take me a whole semester to get my health back in shape, because the minute I think I'm okay, I'm not okay again. And so I'm just gonna take a break. I'm still gonna work because I have to make money, and I definitely want to keep my job for sure, but school, putting brakes on for now. But I also will continue YouTubing because I really do love doing this, and I do want to give y'all better videos, always. There's that. So I forgot to tell y'all that I got the new Apple Watch 7 in the color Starlight with the matching Starlight band. And I just gotta say that I absolutely love this watch. I never realized how useful a watch like really was until I got it. So don't knock it till you try it. Alright, so continuing on to the video, I'm excited to tell y'all that I have another luxury bag. I know. Crazy. It's not Louis Vuitton this time. It's my other favorite brand. I got myself a Burberry bag. So this is the Burberry Chamberlain bag, I believe that's what it's called, in the house check print. It just looks like this. It's this nice brown tan look, and it says Burberry on the front, and then on the side it has the check print, and it's really soft. And then On the back, it looks like that all around. So it has a magnetic closure in the front, and it has a little strap right here, so you could just wear it like this or like this. Or it also comes with a detachable body, like crossbody strap, and you could also adjust it and just wear it like this. You could wear it like this across your body, or you could wear it, I don't know if anyone would wear it like this, but maybe just like on the side. Or actually, I think I've worn it like this a couple of times. I really love this bag. It's like a happy medium between like a handbag and like a big bag, because I don't always want to be carrying a big bag with me whenever I'm hanging out with my friends or just going out, because it's kind of like embarrassing, but I don't want to also like have to force myself to bring the most minimal things and try to fit everything inside a tiny bag. Not always. Sometimes it's okay, because sometimes I only need like my wallet, my phone, and my keys, and I'm good to go. But sometimes I need like more things, just, you know, depending on where I'm, like, just depending on like where I'm going or how long I'm gonna be there. This Burberry bag is used. I got it from The Real, just like I did my Louis Vuitton Pochette Accessoire. So I'm just gonna show y'all like what's in it. In this first pocket, in a little slot, I have my AirPods, because sometimes I just want to zone people out. Or I want to zone my parents out because they're just really annoying and I don't want to talk to them. Or they just don't want to hear what I'm listening to on my phone. So those come in handy. Next, I have my keys. It just has my, you know, basic keys, my car keys, and a little poofy. Next, I have my wallet. I got this about a year ago, so it's been good. It's still in great condition, and it still smells new. Yeah, it's not as strong as it was when it was new, but I love this wallet so much. Everyone always compliments my wallets. So that's all that's in the first slot. In the middle slot, there's like a little tiny middle slot. It's very skinny. I just keep receipts in there just in case like I need to return something, or sometimes there's like coupons, and so I just stuff them in there. And then in the last pocket, I have this Morphe, I don't know how to say it. It's this Morphe lip gloss. It just looks like this. It's like, I don't know what it's called, lip oil. It's really pretty. I got it last week, and it's in the shade Mirror, and I'm actually wearing it right now, but I kind of like licked it off, so it's not as prominent, but it's really pretty. And I don't know, I just really like the packaging too, because it's so minimal. Next, I keep a hand cream with me. I got this in the scent Champagne Apple Honey. I keep hand creams with me because my hands get really dry really easily, really fast, because of my job. I just wash my hands like a lot, and I intend to wash them like a million times a day, especially now, like because of my sickness. I'm like, I definitely want to wash my hands as much as possible, but unfortunately that comes with dry hands, especially since I have eczema. Yeah, it's terrible, so I have to keep hand cream with me at all times. Next, I have another lip balm. I like to keep my little EOS mint lip balm in there because I love this. I've been buying this scent since I was in 6th grade, so like many years ago. I just love carrying this around with me always. Next, I have, of course, to match the bag, a Burberry perfume, a small one. This is different than the one I have in my car. This is the Her by Burberry London Dream, and it smells so good. Like, that's the packaging. I always keep stuff in its packaging just in case it like leaks or something. But it just, the bottle just looks like this. And it smells, oh my god, I just want to smell it right now. It smells so divine. Like, it just smells so good. And I just love wearing this. And of course I had to keep a Burberry scent in my Burberry bag. I mean, it only makes sense. Next I have just a pair of sunglasses that I like to keep in here. They're just from Shein and they look like this. I really like this style because it looks very like chic. Like, oh no, now I want to keep these on because I look so like classy. I don't know, but I really like to wear these in the summertime. Then I keep a Burberry like print mask. This is not the real Burberry. They actually do have a real Burberry mask, but I just got the off-brand one because I'm not about to spend like what, $130 on a mask. Like, I'm okay. I'm good. It's all good. But I got a similar pattern and it just looks like this. It's really thick. It's a filtered mask and I just carry it with me, you know, whenever they're like, hey, you need to put on a mask. I'll be like, oh, I got you. Got one right here, because you always gotta be prepared. And it's washable too. And then in the last pocket, I just keep some period products. So like I keep some tampons on hand and a pad, just because you never know when it's gonna happen or someone else might need one. So that's all of what's inside my bag. So now I'm just gonna show y'all like the interior of this bag because it's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so I'm gonna try my best to show y'all what's in this bag, but it's like really hard to like, there we go. So this is what the inside of the bag looks like. So this is the first slot I was talking about. It's just a black interior. And then it's got these two little side pockets. And then in the middle, you see it's check patterned right here. And on the other side, but it's really hard to see. And it's just this small little slit. And that's where I put my receipts. And there's this back pocket. It's also black interior, and right here you can see the tag. It says Burberry, London, England, but it's really hard to see. It also has just a little zipper in here. When you unzip it, it's just a black interior. That's just what the inside of the bag looks like. And again, I just really, absolutely just love this bag. It's just beautiful. I'm just gonna show y'all the print up close because I don't know if the camera caught it, but it's just this Burberry check. It's very pretty. I like how this bag looks minimal, but it's still got that pop of like Burberry like check on the side, so people know. Like, they just know, like, hey, that's Burberry. Like this, like for example, this Louis Vuitton wallet is just too flashy. But this is more subtle. But that's not always a good thing, because then like people may not know that it's Burberry from afar. They'll just see like a plain bag. But it's fine. That's my bag. That's what's in this bag. Those are the updates. Really hope that y'all enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all soon. So bye guys.